Good evening, everyone. Tommy, wave hello.
Hey, how are you?
Just doing a little stress eating before the show starts. Don't mind me. My period starts tomorrow. Hey, Joel Sachs. Hey, Denise. Thank you for being here, everyone. I realize that it has been a day of a lot of people. Hey, Claire with an I going live. Good for you, Rachel. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. I was not planning. Thank you, Catherine B. Hey, Snake. Mods, thank you for being here, as always. Um, yeah, Denise. I was not love you, Mark Hardman. Hey, Ren B. I was not planning on going live today. I was gonna just, take a day of rest, Katie Fulton, and that's why I don't have much makeup on. I tried to put some on at the last minute. I actually just woke up not that long ago. I'm not feeling great. I have to be honest. I've told you guys I have a little bit of a sore throat. Well, Lisa Trimble, my God, girl, I haven't seen you in forever over here. Welcome. Welcome back, and thank you for your super chat. And I forgot to charge my mouse because I'm a little bit stressy, a little bit depressy starting off 2025. Mara, yeah. Hey, Armine, thank you, Beach Bum Beagle. Thank you, the nurse who loved me. Lisa Trumbull, that's very kind of you, and I'm happy to see you over here. Thank you for being here. So, yeah, Joel Sachs says, please rest after this live. I'm feeling like I need to rest a little bit. Thank you, Jennifer Eber. All right, well, we're just going to jump into it. Helena, I actually need my mouse. I can't believe that I haven't continued. What is this, day 3 of not having a mouse? When I click comments, look, it makes my computer shake, and it's super annoying for me, and I know it has to be for you. Thank you, Angel. Thank you, Christine. Yes, my hair is lighter. Ren B, that's awful. Congestion lasts forever. I'm stalling. I'm stalling so much that I don't ever do this. I bet you I haven't had a Snickers in 5 years, and I'm eating a Snickers. Okay. Well, hello, little Dolly. There's always time for little Dolly, even when life is stressful. Make sure that you don't take any wooden nickels. Reach for the stars, kid. There's still time for you. All right, Juniper's here. We're going to jump into this. And here's the problem. I'm going to say this. I'm not going to shout at people. I'm not going to get weird. It is satisfying. Kevin Conklin, I'm happy to see you. Alicia, I don't ever go live with a script. I don't ever go live. Lumen, I kind of have to address this. People have been badgering me about it, and I've lost a ton of subscribers, a ton. And that's just a number, but it's what it represents is incredibly disappointing. I find that shallow and disappointing. Thank you, Heather. Thank you for being a member, Heather. You don't, I don't know. It's odd. It's odd to me that people do that. It's odd to me that people want to reach out and send hate mail and do that over somebody else's connection to somebody else. And don't feel pressured to say anything. I'm not going to go into this a lot, but I do feel like I got to say something because finding out who your friends are for free is priceless. He's right. And he's talking about all the people that unsubscribed. I just think it's weird. I think it's bizarre. I don't want those people here anyway. Honestly, I don't. It's uncomfortable for me. It's uncomfortable for me, losing a handful, fine. But losing like 100 people over this, I don't do drama. I don't like it. I just got some really happy news in my life. I'm going to choose to continue to be happy about that news. I have all kinds of plans for this year for myself, but things happen. And I do have to take a stance on this. I have to say something about this because people are going to continue to badger me about it. And it's put me in an awkward position, to be honest. People are fickle as hell. They're especially fickle when they hide behind names like, I've said it 100 times. I don't know why. I just make up this name like Panda 2400. Yeah, you're real brave. Goosebump, that's the question. Sending you love. So sorry you were roped into. Lisa Kelson, thank you. The cool thing is you guys are cool. It's people we didn't want here anyway. It's quality, not quantity. We've always said that, okay? Thank you, Happy Thoughts. I am forced to talk about this. Rogue Hedgie, be happy. Um, is it any different from people distancing themselves from your abusive ex because they love and care for you? I don't know. I'm getting to it, Diane Roberts. Thank you for asking. I didn't forget. Thank you. I don't know the answer to that. I'm going to say this. I'm not going to tell other people what to think. And there seems to be a little bit of a theme of shouting and telling other people what to think. And I have big buttons on that. I have problems with that. I got out of a cult and I'm not going to tell other people what to think. I want to also say before I give my no idea what I'm going to say because I never know what I'm going to say. And what I was saying is I've hit go every time I go live and it's a beautiful thing. And I never know where we're going to go. Today makes me uncomfortable that I don't know where I'm going to go because I have a lot of thoughts and I don't want to be that person that's angry and yelling. And the biggest problem I have is hypocrisy. I don't do it. You know what I say about hypocrisy, guys? Don't do it. I don't appreciate anyone saying, women, we support women of 2025. But F Reese, F all the other SPTV creators. Reese is a grifter. Reese is marrying a gross guy. All those things in your chat as you support women. That's a problem for me. We're not going to do that here. Thank God I have my own channel. Okay. And I won't be doing probably many streams with anyone ever again. That's not true. I'm just upset. Cinnamon roll. Happy to thank you so much. I love the people that don't know what's going on. That makes me feel hope for my life. This is not easy. And I love how people are making it easy. And again, being ugly and shouty and also happy about this. I'm a little creeped out. How many people are jumping? I don't jump on drama bandwagons. I don't. And I don't think this is a happy thing. I don't think it's cool to tear people down. I don't think it's cool when people commit things against their spouse or their partner either. But I'm not going to go, yay, I'm going to go get some views on this and we're going to really tear people down. I'm not into that. I'm never going to be into that. It's not cool. I'm not happy for anybody. Here's the thing. Thank you, Cinnamon Roll. How incredibly kind. Thank you for your super sticker. What are my favorite colors? I like blues and greens lately. Thank you for asking and thank you for the gift. Okay, so let's get into this. And this is just off the cuff. So I may really step into, here's the problem too. You're screwed either way. And that's what sucks about YouTube, okay? You're screwed either way. You're going to be ridiculed and criticized either way. There's going to be a bunch of people that go, I'm really happy for you and I love where you stand. And then there's going to be a bunch of people that go, so you hate women. So you really can't win either way. And that's gross to me. I have a problem with that. Let's just move on from that. I am in a tough spot, Sarah Bowman. It puts me in a very tough spot. First and foremost, I will just say this. Let's just get this out of the way, okay? I have stepped down from the board of the SPTV Foundation. Now, Does that mean I hate everybody and I'm going to scorch the earth? No, it does not. Do you want to know why I stepped down? It was a very personal reason. And that reason is this: I was married to somebody who cheated on me repeatedly. Chris 10M, I love you. And by the way, your email was rock and roll, and I'm going to respond to that. I love you. I needed to hear that email, and I appreciate your super chat. Honestly, your words really, I think I was sitting in a parking lot when I read that, and I loved it. Whatever you feel about it is not our business. We're here supporting you. I chose to unsub to Aaron. I don't know why I would unsub to you. Happy thoughts, because you're a stellar human being and you were probably brought up right. Honestly, I don't know your upbringing, but I feel good about it. It feels good to me. Thank you, Joel Sachs, and thank you for being a member. All right. I'm going to get to these after. You stay true to yourself. Gypsy Soul, I've always loved you. Thank you. That. Okay. I'm going to read stuff later. I'm going to step away. Baby steps. Thank you for gifting memberships. I'm going to step away from the chat for a minute so I can get my thoughts here, okay? Because people are going to ridicule me for that and go, get to the point. We're so sick of you being distracted. I'm sick of you, sick of being distracted, by the way. I'm just going to say that too. All right. Probably shouldn't have done this starting my period tomorrow, but we're just going to roll with it, okay? I was married to a man who was incredibly abusive and repeatedly cheated on me. I had been cheated on before that by a boyfriend a long time ago. I'm not cool with it. And I realize it's more than cheating. There's a pattern here. It's abusive. And I'm not cool with it. Does that mean that I hate Aaron Smith Levin and wish him the worst? Absolutely not. So if that means that you got to go, there's actually a door and you can find that door. Now, I am horrified and I feel very sad for Jenna. I feel very sad for Jenna. I know exactly what it feels like. It's humiliating. It's embarrassing. And I also want to say, I know what it's like to go through a public breakup on YouTube. Yeah, Jenna's video was horrifically sad. I know what it's like to go through an embarrassing public breakup. Now, different details, totally different situation, right? Like my public breakup was not the same thing. There was no cheating involved, nothing like that. Okay, we're engaged. So it's not the same thing. But I think that Jenna deserves so much better. All women deserve so much better. That's a given. Okay? That's a given. I don't know what else you guys want from me. I'm getting a lot of hateful messages and I'm seeing a lot of hateful messages in other people's chats. What is it that you want? I don't know what you want. I don't condone that. And I also understand that it's more than cheating. It's a pattern and it's abusive and it causes so much devastation and pain in people's lives. Cheating is so horrible. And you feel so betrayed and lied to, and like you wasted your time. I'm going to start crying talking about it. I can't tell you how much I understand where Jenna was coming from in that video. Okay. I don't know Jenna personally. I think I've talked to her twice, maybe 3 times in a group calls, but I think she's a sweetheart. I've always thought she was a sweetheart. I love her face. I love what she stands for. And I know that she came from a horrible background, just like Aaron, just like all the other ex-Scientologists. It's a mess, guys. It's a mess. I'm not really sure what people want me to do to fix this situation, to save this situation. It sucks for everybody. Joe Virus, I've been cheated on. I've cheated and been cheated on. It sucks no matter what side you are getting it at. He's right. It sucks 10 times worse when it's a public situation. And I feel bad for all parties that this has to be a blown up public situation. That is your right to make it a public situation. I'm not shaming her for that at all. She did what she felt was right. And I think that's perfectly okay. I did the same thing. I went on and cried and talked about my breakup. Okay. It's really, really hard to navigate something like this. And I'm glad the outpouring of support she's getting. I'm happy that people are standing with her and probably sending her so much support. But Joe Virus is absolutely right here. This is not my fucking battle. It's not. And I don't know what people want from me other than I'm going to come on here and say what I just said. But if you want to unsub by somehow punishing me for that, um, that doesn't make a difference to me. It doesn't make a difference to me. It doesn't. That's your choice. It's absolutely a choice. I don't. It's like the lady the other day that was like, "I used to really love you, but you talk about sex too much." Okay, so that's cool. You don't need to tell me. Just go find another channel. Like, I don't know what you want from me. I can't fit and mold and shape into every idea that you have that's good, and you want this because it's good, but you want me to stop this because it's bad. It's the same thing here. I feel like this is not a winning situation. I'm going to get a million messages after this saying, "So you don't support women?" Nope, not what I said. Not what I said at all. I think I absolutely support women 100%. I think that this triggered the shit out of me, so much so I have supported being on that board. And by the way, I hope it makes it. I hope the purpose of the board is to get people out of Scientology. That's close to my heart, guys. That makes me very sad. I think there were good intentions behind that board. I'll never tear it down. You'll never see me do that. I'm stepping away from it because the real truth to that is it triggered me because, again, I was married to that situation. I was married to a situation where I felt like I was being gaslit and lied to. And I can't, it's just it's a very touchy subject for me. And I'm going forward in 2025. I'm going forward exposing the cult that my husband was in. And who would I be if I were to stay there? How am I supposed to support the cult of the Royal Order of Jesters when 99.9% of these guys are married, cheating on their wives? I was one of the wives got cheated on. It's triggering for me and I can't support that. I just can't. Exactly. Amanda, I have to protect my peace. It's not personal. This is not, you're never going to see me go, F Aaron Smith Levin, and he's a horrible person. The dude, this is kind of what we've talked about in the past. I don't hate the person. I don't hate someone for who they are. I hate what they are. I don't like the behaviors. Of course I don't. Nobody likes that kind of behavior, right? That's all I can say about that. I'm really disturbed, not by who Aaron is. My hope, I've said this for a long time and I've never said this out loud. And I hope this doesn't hurt Aaron's feelings. I don't want to hurt his feelings. Okay. I'm not one that's going to come on here and slash the guy and just kick him. And yeah, morals are the reason I stepped down, Joe. Absolutely. I've said this in my own head. Okay. As a former Scientologist, it's a huge deal to get to even talk about therapy. Okay. It took me a minute. It's SJ. I'm kind of getting into that, but this is what I mean. Like, I don't like the actions. I don't like the behavior. And if that to you means like, well, you don't support women, then I understand. We need to part ways. I totally understand. But if you're looking for me to trash somebody and just tear them the fuck down, that's not my style. And you never knew me to begin with. And I'm not talking to you, SJ. I'm talking to everyone. You never knew me to begin with. I don't trash people like that. Okay. I don't do it. I hate what he did to Jenna. It triggers the fuck out of me. I hate it. Okay. I'm super uncomfortable with that. I don't support it. And it's more than cheating. Unfortunately, yes, it is. It's a bad, bad behavior. And it's a behavior I've seen before. And I just can't tie myself to that. I can't tie myself to that right now. It's not healthy for me. But what I was saying a second ago before I read that comment, your pastor says, love the sinner, hate the sin. I don't think that's terrible. But I also think you should think whatever you think. I'm not going to tell people what to think. I want people to think for themselves. The point is, I got therapy and it helped me so much. I'm still in therapy. I hope to be in therapy forever. But I have said repeatedly, I would love it, but this is a private personal thing for people. It's like probably quitting a drug or alcohol. Like you can't make somebody see the light. They have to see it for themselves, right? But I really hope that Aaron gets some help. And I think that's possible. I'm not going to say he's not worthy of help. I hope he gets some help, but the problem is he has to see that. You can't tell him that. He has to wake up and see that he has this repeated problematic behavior of mistreating and abusing women in relationships, in actual relationships with them. That's what I see. I'm also not going to comment on anything else. I've seen other content creators talk about his finances and his kids and his wife. I think that is really fucked up. I'm not going to comment on somebody's wife and children. I think that's sick to bring that into the picture. People do that with my kid. And I think that's really fucked up. I do. I really have a problem. That's not my business. That is not my place to talk about that. I have a kid and I am not going to comment on that. I think it's gross. I love that. And I will read it more in a second, Alana, but you can be supportive to Jenna without starting a hate party about Aaron. You can. It's possible, guys. And I'm not going to start 2025 with a bunch of hate and trying to take people down. This channel has never been that way. But more importantly than this channel doesn't matter near as much as my life and how I conduct my life. I'm not a person who hates. I was a Scientologist. We did a lot of that in Scientology. I'm not going to sit here and hate. I hate the behavior. It's gross. It's awful. It really is. Do better. It's awful. And I would say that to Aaron's face. So there's nothing here that I'm throwing him under the bus about. I would say all of this to his face. I would say, Aaron, I'm fucking grossed out. This is so triggering and disappointing. But that's it. I don't need to tear the person down and make them feel worse and honestly jump into the details of that. And if that's not enough for you and you want to go on your video or after this video and type in your comments and you got this crazy weird name and, Reese, you're this and that, fucking save it. It's going to get deleted and keep it to yourself. God, like this jack off. Get out of here. I'm tired of the hate. I realize it's not going to go anywhere, but it won't succeed. It won't win. Hate doesn't win. Yeah, Bethany Lynn. Well, mods, we talked about this. The fucking trolls are going to come in. Whoops. Nope. The trolls are going to come in. And you know what's cool about these dumbass trolls right here? Look at their names. Look at their names. Put your real name out there. You're such a badass. Yeah, this isn't the stuff I would expect off of a genius. This is like a third grader. It's ridiculous. Anyway, I'm not the point is I'm not going to allow hate in my chat. No, Kestrel, because I know who you are. Keyboard warriors. Um, I just have to say that I saw another chat just recently. I saw another chat just recently, and I was really disgusted by it because the content creator was shouting from the rooftops, "No more abusing women. We love women." And in that chat, Cat AC/DC fan, it's nice to see you. Thank you. In that specific chat, I saw a bunch of people who used to be in this chat going, "Reese is disgusting. We hate Reese." And then I saw mods going, "Can we please lay off Reese?" I'm not going to name the other content creating women that were in that they were tearing down. I'm just going to name myself because I don't want to drag other people into this. They were really hating on a lot of women. And I thought, wow, you really stand for women. It was incredibly hypocritical and I hate it. Henry's World Today. Can you recap? I just joined. I'm talking about a video that came out from Jenna Miscavige. You'll have to go take a look at it. Abdazzle, you're a beauty and you are amazing. You are fantastic, by the way. I saw that and I love you for that. And I was going to tell you that. Thank you. Thank you. I know you aren't, and I love you. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter. What matters to me is the hypocrisy. That's what matters. And this is not the first time we've all seen that, and it's not going to be the last. But it's so funny. I mean, it happens in politics, it happens everywhere in the world. But it's so funny to me. If you're gonna claim a title and shout from the rooftops about something that you stand for, you better really stand for it. That's gross to me. Don't stand for it except these few people. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. It doesn't make you popular. And it's not a good look. It's low rent. Don't do it. It doesn't make you look authentic either. It's very disingenuous to me, but I'm not going to tell other people how to run their stuff. It's fine. We're going to stay in our own lane here. I gave you my thoughts on this. I'm telling you my plan for this. Okay. And I'm not going to say, we're going to do this and you guys need to do that. And we need to do more of this. And you need to unsubscribe from that because that's gross to me. Make your own decisions. Also incredibly triggering for me. I came from a place where all we were allowed to do is it was a we. It's called group think. I am not a cult leader. Okay. And I recommend that you think for yourself before you dive into that on other channels. Don't do it. Think for yourselves on this. We all know right from wrong. It's wrong. It was wrong any way you look at it. You think Aaron doesn't know that was wrong? The problem is I don't know that he knows the depths of it. I don't know that he knows where it comes from, and I don't know if he'll ever get help on it. I believe he needs help. I don't think this is something he can correct. I've got a lot of deep-seated issues with myself that I bring into my relationship with Tommy. And bless him because he puts up with it and he understands it. And that's going to make me cry because he's a really good guy for that reason. And I feel very, very lucky to have him because he understands and he knows that it doesn't come from a place trying to hurt him. I know that went off sideways there, but what I'm trying to say is
the trolls love it.
Cute.
I love you, kid.
I like your business on top, party on the bottom
That's
look.
it, man.
Wow.
Can't grow a mullet anymore. I got to do something.
Very few can do a Tommy Bahama shirt with Paul Bunyan pants. And I thought that was really a good look. All you can do is be true to yourself, Ren B. You're absolutely right. But that's all we can both do. Both. No. That's all everybody can do, I meant. All of us. Did Tommy just feed the trolls? He sure did. The trolls are going absolutely crazy right now. Yeah, few can pull off that look. I'm impressed. I think that I don't diagnose people, and I'm not going to become a doctor here and start diagnosing people. But I hope Aaron gets some help. I really do. I would love to see that. It would make me very happy. But his choices are his choices, and we have to respect that as well. And the only way, if you want to just unsubscribe from me and him and anybody else that you decide to hate, that's all you can do. That's all you can do to punish us, guys. And you have that choice. You know, when they say on a flight, they say we appreciate you flying with us because you can fly with anyone and you have that choice. The same thing goes. I don't know if you knew. The same thing goes with YouTube. We appreciate you stopping by Relatable Reese, and we know you have a choice. And you can also get the hell out and go to another channel. And you have that choice as well. But you being negative here won't fly, because my mods are really good flight attendants and they won't put up with that. Nor will I. So I don't know what you guys want from me. I don't know what you expect out of this situation. It's horrible. It sucks for Jenna. Again, I had a public breakup and it is so awful. Breakups are bad enough. Being cheated on is horrible. Cute. Thanks for lightening the mood. I didn't forget, but it's good to remind everyone. Thank you, babe. And thanks for paying me money. Don't think just because you got a ticket to marriage, you don't have to super chat me, because you do. Because I am a grifter. Oh, is there anything? All right, first let me just go through these super chats, because again, that's the rumor that's what we're here for. Happy Thoughts. I think I read this. Oh, yeah, I did. Thank you, Happy Thoughts. And thank you, Joel Sachs, Jeepsy Soul. That's where we left off. Thank you, Baby Steps. The Real Life School. Interesting. Two things can be true at once. ASL can be really good at getting out the word out about Scientology and be crappy as an individual in a relationship. That goes for a lot of people in life, a lot of public people, guys. Hollywood, public, political figures. Like, this is not anything new. It's not new under the sun. It sucks. And that's not me sweeping it under the rug. I was married to this. It's awful. It's awful. It makes you question everything. And I'm sure Jenna is doing that. And it really sucks to put somebody through that. My God. Hey, I love you, Jam Jam. Thank you. Jules Awake, thank you for gifting memberships. Your integrity shows and matters. Thank you, Kimmy Steele. Don't worry about what we want. Do whatever you want. Well, that's a kind thing to say, but I do worry about you guys, my true friends on here. I mean, I'm talking to my friends. I realize there's tons of haters watching right now, too. There's tons of people that are here for the drama. I don't do it. You know what I say about drama? Don't do it. Amy Edge. Hello, dear friend. Well, hello, Amy. Thank you again for the Hershey Kisses filled with the cherry stuff. I ate them all. I'm so incredibly happy for you. I hope you and Tommy and Hux have the most beautiful life together. You deserve this. That is so kind, Amy. And thank you for being a member. And I love you. You seem so reasonable on the topic. You are making the choices you need to for yourself. Hugs to you and Jenna. Unsub to Aaron, not you. Thank you, Baby Steps. And that's your choice. And I appreciate your super chat. And that's the adult way of doing it. I am making the decision that's best for me and my mental state. Okay. I'm not punishing Aaron by leaving that board. Okay. I'm not going to trash that board or anybody on it. Not going to do it. And I am not punishing anybody by leaving. I'm doing it because of my own mental wellness and state of my mental health. I can't even really watch. I mean, I don't watch movies, but if I were to watch a movie where there was like some really big cheating situation going on, I get, it's fresh for me. It's fresh. Not to mention, oh yeah, that pesky jester cult that we're going to try to take down this year has everything to do with cheating husbands and trying to help the wives that are being cheated on. It's just not a place for me. It's not an emotional state that I'm prepared to be in. So while I hope that board succeeds, I hope they get people out of Scientology, because that was the original plan. I just can't. I can't tie myself to that right now, but it's not a punishment. I just can't, for my own mental well-being. Yeah, you can be supportive to Jenna without starting a go hate party about Aaron. Just like Nat, broken people who don't get help do a lot of messed up crap. Doesn't make them evil, and you don't need to take sides. I love you too, Alana, and you're always so powerful. I just love what you have to say. Thank you for your super chat. Heather, found Aaron's channel the same day I left my abusive, drug-addicted, cheating ex and hit all the buttons. Has nothing to do with you, and I'm sorry you were getting heat for it. It's okay. It's part of the YouTube lifestyle at this point. It just is. It just is, unfortunately. I think it's weird that people found out about this and like immediately unsubscribed from me. And again, go. Like I don't want you here if that's how you feel. You didn't know where I stood, you don't know anything. So clearly like you didn't support me to begin with. And I think it's weird. I do. I think that I think that's odd. It's odd behavior. Why did it take so long for you to cut ties with the Eastern on when he has been abusing his romantic partners for years? I don't understand what you mean, James. Take you so long to cut ties with the Eastern on? James, you're going to have to clarify that, brother. But thanks for your super chat. Wow, Cooler by the Lake. Congrats, Reese and Tommy. Put this grifter tax towards the wedding. Love you both. Keep going forward with your future plans. This is not your fight, nor is it ours. It's for the two people involved to figure out. Let's focus on the positives and upward and vertical, girl. That's what we're doing. Cooler by the Lake. And thank you. That's a great attitude. And thank you for your giant super chat. Abuela SP supporter. Reese, this broke my heart on many levels. Thank you for taking the high road as always. That's a kind, I don't recognize your name, but thank you for being here. And that's a nice thing to say. I just can't tell you guys how much I appreciate cool people more than ever in my life. Like it's relationships and cool people that matter at this point. Like I don't want to hear, I just don't care. I don't want to hear your opinion of why you don't like me. Like I said this the other day. Do you write to do you hate a show on TV and write to the producers and say, I don't watch this anymore because I hate that character? Now I'm not saying I'm nearly as important or well known as a show on TV, but it's weird that you do it. That's what I'm trying to say. You're weird. You're fucking weird. Okay. And we all know it. Everybody knows. I felt your response to the situation would be exactly what you are saying. I've been on both sides. No way. Yeah. Not your problem to have to fix, but thank you for being the woman I've known you to be. Christy, I love you, girl. Thank you for saying that. That's a kind thing to say. Happy for you and Tommy. However, people wanted to know if you were supporting Jenna. Love you, whatever your stand. Yes, I definitely support. Of course I support Jenna. I was Jenna. Yes. But that doesn't mean I'm going to say, F Aaron, we hope he burns. Like, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I won't do that. I think I just don't. It's not my style. This situation is their business. You have done what you need to for you. You live your life how you want to. You don't owe us anything. I too know what it feels like to be cheated on, but it was my experience to deal with. Great comment, Liz Tricks. Yes. By the way, thank you for your giant super chat. Most of us know what it's like to be cheated on. It's awful. Now magnify it by going live and having to explain and get ridiculed for it. Nobody wins. It sucks all the way around. It sucks. Rando in Ohio, congrats. Well, thank you, Lori Driscoll, and thanks for being a member, babe. I saw the chat too. It was disgusting. Yeah, you always handle the drama with class. You're a great one, Reese. Congrats to you and Tommy. Thank you, Positive Life. It was really awful. It was embarrassing. It really was. I always think it's awkward as hell to be like, we're not going to put up with this, but it's going on right in front of your face. What are you doing? Honestly, what are you doing? Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Okay. Words to live by. Kristen M stands for Kristen Maureen. Well, that's cute. I never knew that. Thank you, Kristen M. I'm glad we know that. And Jeepsy Soul, thank you for the memberships. And Abuela, thank you for being a member. That's awesome. And the lifeboat's cute as hell. And he's got a cute little butt. And again, few can pull off Paul Bunyan on the bottom, but like business Hawaiian man on top. Like he's a businessman, but he's on a Hawaii vacay. But he's also doing a little business. You know what I mean? It's a neat look. It's also very summer, winter. It's truly like I'm on a beach, but I'm gonna go hunt for antelope. It's a strange look, but he pulled it off. Thank you, Marcy. Thank you for gifting memberships. I don't hate Aaron. I just don't respect him. I like that too. Baby steps. There you go. And you don't have to. Nobody's asking anybody to do anything in this chat. Okay. I'm not going to tell you guys how to think or what to do. Never going to happen. Okay. If content creators say they support women, I wish their content would reflect that. That's a start. You know what? That's a great idea. Have videos that offer skills and tools to help them recognize the abusive behavior and get clear of it. Real life school, you saw the light, my friend, and I appreciate that. I was really grossed out by it. I want you to continue being you just as you are. I love you, Joel Sachs, and I will. And I know you'll always be with me. By the way, Real Life School, thank you for your super chat. Justin Maxwell, this is not the SPD TV 2024 year-long relationship drama I came here for. I went to Natalie's channel for that and saw a clip that filled my parasocial heart with joy. Congrats, R&T. That's sweet. Thank you, Justin. Yeah, we don't do drama. We just don't, guys. It's not a thing here. Charlotte, don't worry about the haters. You are a wonderful, inspiring woman. Thank you. I lost my partner 8 years ago this March. Very sorry to hear that, my friend. And haven't been able to date or anything. I might lurk most of the time, but seeing you be strong has given me hope. That's why we're here. That's why we're here. That's a beautiful thing to say. Thank you for sharing that with us. I'm sorry that you lost your partner, but I love that you have a little bit of strength, and I hope that it continues to grow. Charlotte, that's a beautiful thing. This is why I do not support the revenge channels. Also, through all your turmoil, I continue to support your channels. Reese, just trust your heart. JNC, such a nice thing to say. So validating. So to the point. Thank you for your super chat. Oh, look at this guy. In my heyday, I was far worse a human being than ASL has ever been. Change happens. That's a beautiful thing, and I hope Aaron sees that. I was thinking about this. Tommy and I talked about it earlier. Tommy cheated on a lot of women. Tommy feels great remorse for that. Okay. And he doesn't do it anymore. And he got help and he saw a therapist and he journaled and he changed his life and he went to prison where he couldn't cheat. That probably helped too. But still, okay, he's a very different man and we love that man. And he has an amazing channel and he has a big heart and we trust him. And I love that, babe. I love that for you and me, honestly. Just want to be clear, warning women away from an abuser who runs a charity isn't hate or drama. In my mind, that's called justice and is necessary. Jill Valentine. I don't know that we said it was hate, Jill. What I was saying, I don't know if we're talking about the same thing. What I was saying that's hate is saying, what I'm going to be clear with you about, Jill, is saying we support women and we're not going to put up with this anymore. Women are not going to be we're not going to be abused. And then allowing hate of specific women in your chat, major hate, super terrible comments. That's what I have a problem with, Jill. That's what I have a problem with. But thank you for your super chat and clarifying. Pete in Toronto, your mods aren't just flight attendants. They're air marshals. I love that, Pete. Damn, they are too. We trust those mods. We really do. Thank you for your super chat. Congratulations on the engagement. Lots of love. Nicole, thank you. Thank you. Leticia, thank you for your super sticker. Thomas Dobson, I love to see how forgiving and compassionate you are. Tommy did something unforgivable in front of your son a few months ago, but found in your heart to put that aside. Very proud of you. Well, thank you, Thomas. He did, and we worked it out. And you know what's cool? Things can be worked out because when people have pure hearts and they love each other, you're absolutely right about that. I appreciate your super chat. We're reading out the subs who shouldn't be here. Those who really have your back will be shining through. Holly Day, amen. I'm totally fine with it. I'm bummed. Like, I don't like it when people leave in droves like that. But again, quality over quantity. We want quality, girl. And thank you for that. Sean Days. On a lighter note, my husband has the same shirt as Tommy. Well, that's adorable. It is a good shirt. It's got wood buttons. It's very beachy vacation. But again, the bottom half is very Paul Bunyan. So it looks like he's going to go hunting. It's different. It's a different look. But again, he pulls it off. Thank you for your super chat. You know you aren't supposed to make money doing your job, Reese. Coming from you, that means a lot, Renby. I take her advice all the time. And you're absolutely right. I will Venmo you back your $5. Teresa, supporting women means listening to them and believing them. It doesn't mean speaking for them. Yes, women can and do speak for themselves. They do not need others to start a hate mob for them. That is not how activism works. Teresa, yes, I love this and I hope the rest of you do too. That's a beautiful thing to say, Teresa, and thank you for your super chat. She's in my mind. I totally agree with that. That was my problem in the last live that I was watching. I don't speak for women. I'm not going to sit here and be your leader and tell you what you should and shouldn't be doing. And I'm certainly not going to start a hate campaign for other people either. Thank you, Teresa. Looking forward to replay. I love you, Martha Slemmer. Natalie, my comment was not negative. I know you don't bash anyone and did not expect anything but yourself, was just saying what I heard all day. Well, thank you, Natalie. I didn't take it as negative. I love you, girl. Beth, always protect yourself from triggers. What someone else does is for them. When my ex cheated on his second wife, I was triggered. She makes a great point. The lady that messaged me the other day and was like, I used to love your channel, but I don't anymore because you talk about sex too much and it really triggers me. Thank you, Sherry Davidson. I got to get back to the chat. She was like, it's super triggering that you talk about sex. And I was like, well, to be fair, like, I'm sorry, you should step away if you're triggered, but your triggers are your triggers. Let's be honest here. You can't blame me because you got triggered. That's exactly what I'm doing about the foundation. I got triggered. Therefore, it made perfect sense for me to step away. And that's what I'm doing. I'm not going to blame Aaron, and I'm not going to go crazy and tear everything to the ground and scorch earth. It's my triggers. That is not Aaron's fault, but I got super triggered and I'm going to step away. That's all it is. That's all it is. That's what that means to me. Okay. I think 2025, we should all be putting ourselves first a little more. I think our mental health needs to be a super, super, super priority this year. Okay. We all have probably seen an example or two of ourselves or others when you don't prioritize your mental health. Things go downhill. Whenever I leave my therapy session at the very end, he says, when stress goes up, self-care needs to go up. Every time we end off, Wyatt says that to me. Remember, when stress goes up, self-care goes up. This is my way of being self-care. Thank you, Daisy girl. I feel like I haven't seen you in a long time. Thank you. He's absolutely right, though. And that's what happened. Stress went up for me over this. Okay. I'm not going to blame other people on that. Self-care went up for me when the stress went up. And the smartest thing that I could do for myself was step away from that for now. I stepped away from the board. I wish them well, and I don't hate anyone. Okay. So it was a stressful situation. Love you, Electric Boogaloo. And that meant self-care had to go up for me. And I'm going to prioritize my self-care. Daisy girl, thank you, girl. Yeah, Katie Fulton, very wise words. And I think you guys should all take those words to heart this year. I really hope that for all of you. I especially hope that for Aaron. And I especially hope that for Jenna. I really hope. I don't know anything about her private life and I don't need to, but I hope she has a good therapist, or I hope she finds one, because it has helped me so much. I will promote therapy so much, and I will still promote helping people get out of Scientology, by the way. People can still reach out to me. I'm talking to someone under the radar. Melissa Richardson, thank you for being here and being new. While there's 1,400 people in here, by the way, thanks for being here. Do you mind hitting subscribe? Oh, well, thank you, Daisy girl. I love you too. I hope Sterling is okay too. I have not spoken to Sterling since I told him Merry Christmas. Me too, Kim is blue. Me too. Me too. I don't wish hate on anybody. And if I could even wish hate on someone like my real father, I would, but I don't. So you're not going to see me wishing hate on someone like Aaron. I don't. I hope that this year is the year for people to get true self-care in their priorities. I really do. But you know what? Again, I said it. He's going to make his own decisions on that. I'm not going to push that. I hope it's like getting someone to quit drugs or alcohol. Like, they have to see the light, guys. They have to see the light. My what was I going to say? Ex-husband will never see the light. I don't believe. I mean, I know him through and through. I know him very, very, very well. I feel like I can speak to that. I don't think he will ever seek help, because I don't think he does. I don't think he thinks he has a problem. So it's a bad pattern. It's a bad pattern. And I'm glad that I don't have that pattern of behavior. I have other bad patterns of behavior, though, I assure you. And that's the thing too. Thank you, Nurse Teal. It's good to see you. Let's not forget, we all have bad behaviors, and I hope that we all choose to see them and work on them. I really do. I'm not playing Switzerland here. I feel like I made myself clear about where I stand. So on that note, I don't really have much else to say unless you guys have questions that I'm willing to answer. If they're hateful, I'm not going to even go there. But if anybody has it, Marlugo, I'm catching up on 2X, but so far I think your explanation is perfect. Perfect. You do you, boo. You just got engaged. Enjoy it. Marlugo, thank you, babe. I love you, Marlugo. I really, really love you. I can't explain that more. And I'm not trying to be creepy, but I just really do. I love seeing you every month in that Zoom call. You're just so damn fancy. Var Rich, thank you for your super sticker. I don't even know anything about Switzerland. I've just heard people say that in movies. Maybe I'm getting it wrong. Trisha Kelly. Shanna, what is my stance on cheating? You're going to have to go back and watch this video. I made it very clear I was cheated on for 5 years. Aaron is responsible for himself and his behavior. I hope he takes a hard look at his life and makes some changes. That's all we can hope for. My mods are absolutely incredible. Incredible. I unsubscribed from all SPTV channels today. I need to take a break after Jenna's video. My heart breaks for her, and I hope Aaron gets some therapy. I need a break right now. Beautifully said, Pat. Please do that. That's what I was saying about the board. I can't be a part of it. It's just not in. She will, Amanda. It's not. Thank you, Asen. It's if so, I said this the other day. West Coast Fancy Nancy, I appreciate your heart. I'm 58, still learning and changing. Talking about these things helps me grow. Me too. And thank you for saying that. I love you. That's right, Beth Skaggs. You didn't, SJ. I love you, SJ. I told you that in our private message last night. You crack me up. I hope you continue to be here. You absolutely are a big part of this. You're a big part of this family in my mind. So please don't go anywhere. Hey, Angie Mo. What was I just saying? Thank you, me again. Damn, I can't remember. Can someone remind me? Thank you, Panko. I have not spoken to Aaron on the phone. No. I love you, SJ. I really do. Abigail, I love you too. Hey, Tiggy. Warmest wishes. Thank you for the conversation. It has helped me calm. Well, that's a wonderful thing. And I'm happy to hear that. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for your super chat. Hey, Robert. Congratulations to you and Tommy on your engagement. The video on New Year's Eve was beautiful. I was in tears. I loved it so much. I want to go back and watch it. I just haven't had time. Thank you for your super chat, Robert. This is the hard part for me too. I really don't understand why some of their channels are trying to drag you and Nat and other people down. I mean, I don't understand the purpose of a channel like that. I don't know how you're possibly going to grow being a hate channel or a troll-like channel or allowing that hate into your chats. Most people don't flock to that. It takes a very special kind of person that I don't want to be around that's going to flock to that kind of hate, drama, people who get really excited when bad things happen. I don't want to be around that shit. So I don't know. I don't think they'll grow. I don't think it'll be successful. It's just not, it's not anywhere I want to be. Is Aaron mad at me? I don't think so. Absolutely not. I mean, I don't know the answer to that, but I wouldn't think so. I don't think so at all. Well said, Reese. Not our pasture, as they say in the country. I love you too, Tony. That's a good way of putting it. And thank you for your super chat, babe. Rabbit has had threats. That's wild. Yeah, it just takes a special kind of person to be that way. See, Steven or Stefan, I subscribed through my TV as a lurker, found you through the lifeboat, but when looking for more of your videos, shows I'm not subscribed. Congrats to you and Tommy. Well, thank you. That's awesome. Thank you for subscribing and being here. Tina Mays, I love you, Reese. I absolutely appreciate your look on this. People need to stop being so judgy. People need to look at themselves before they cast those stones, period. I hope Aaron gets help. That's a great way of putting it. The beautiful thing is we all have our own minds and can think for ourselves. And some people are going to be way more hateful than others. It won't be tolerated here. But I love how people hide behind weird fake names and comment on everything they possibly can. And what I saw in that chat was like, Reese is marrying a total piece of S. And like, what are you doing with your life? Like, what are you doing? How do you treat your neighbors? How do you treat your families? How do you coexist with people if you're commenting on total strangers? Like, I worry about that. I worry about our future there. Hey, Better Together. If there was a better Scientology headline channel, then I'd go there. Until then, Aaron's channel and Surge, No More Kids works for me. Heart goes out to all hurt. See, that's a beautiful thing to say. Thank you for your super chat, babe. And yeah, everybody got hurt. Everybody got hurt. Thank you, Woofy. I love having you here, Woofy. Thank you for your super chat. It's not a hate channel. Ann Walsh. I didn't say it was a hate channel. I said I saw hateful things in the chat that I wasn't real cool with. I don't know their personal relationship. I don't know their situation. I'm not even going to pretend to speak to that like others try to do about me. So no, not calling it a hate channel, not even going to go there, right? Not even going to name it because I just don't get involved in other content creators. However, when I saw my name come up repeatedly, I feel like I can comment on that. I think it's okay for me to not support that, right? Am I allowed to give my opinion or anything? Is that cool if I go on my own channel and just say I don't support that, or am I going to get torn down for that? No? Okay. Aaron, Reese, you're a good person. I respect how you set boundaries without encouraging hate. Congrats on your engagement. Can't wait for the wedding plans. Thank you so much, Aaron. And it is possible to do. It is possible to do. And I appreciate you saying that. Hey, Blow Drill, I see that you're in the chat, but I don't see you. I saw someone say hi to you. I really love and respect your entire take on this. Thank you, Elizabeth Marino. That's really kind, guys. I appreciate the support. I don't like the hypocrisy either from anyone. Julie, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. I don't even hate any of the other content creators. I just don't like it in life, period. I'm not talking about YouTube. In life in general, when people really stand for something, but it's total bullshit. They're standing on bullshit because they're totally hypocritical. I don't love that. Don't say you support women, but then allow a bunch of hate to come into your chat about women. Not cool. Doesn't feel right in my heart. That's all. Not telling you how to run your channel, not telling you to change anything. I just don't like that. I'm not even going to name people. I just don't like that. I don't know how anybody would like that. Lathanda, catching up on 2XP, but you sound like a cute little squirrel. Oh, that's funny. Sending lots of love. Love your content. Even I love that. I haven't seen you in a long time. I'm really happy to see you, babe. Thank you for your super chat. YouTube is a strange place, and I value your opinions. And of course, you're allowed. Well, that's the funny thing, guys. What do they call it out here in the real world? Thank you, Duchess Diana. You can dish it out, but you can't take it. Don't dish it out, and then I'm not allowed to comment on it, right? Or give my opinion. This is my channel. I'm allowed to say whatever I want here, but I also don't want to hurt people, and I don't want to add to and spread hate. How do people get so judgy, then twist what you say? It's incredible. Love how Reese handles this stuff. Thank you, Love and Life. People get really judgy and then twist what I say all the time. Audrey, yeah, you're welcome to email me. Dawn Gloves, probably not my real name. That's perfectly okay. I know who you are, girl. And thank you for being a member. Hey, Jeremy Fowler. Data chick. Gosh, I feel like it's been a long time. The situation has nothing to do with you. Every single one of us has friends who screw up over which we have no control. It's not your fault, even remotely. You're right. You don't need these people. Bingo. I'm sorry, but she's absolutely right. Like, if you're going to punish me over this situation that was out of my control, that I had nothing to do with, Happy New Year. Like, I'm sad that you have to go, but I don't feel like you're in the right place anyway, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Data chick, you're absolutely right. And thank you for your super chat. What Aaron did has nothing to do with you. So why are people unsubbing from you? It's beyond me. I don't know, but that's okay, Mike. They're welcome to go. Hey, Subi. My name is Jeannie. You're beautiful, honey. Thank you, Daisy girl. Thank you, Jeannie. I appreciate your super chat. Why would you be punished? Ask the weirdos that are leaving. You're absolutely right. I don't know the whole story, Anne. I'm talking again. I hope you heard me for the second time. I'm going to say it. I'm talking again. That is a painful situation to be thrown to the wolves, right? And all I'm saying is, don't throw other people to the wolves. Like, I don't even know that person. I think I've had one conversation in real life. So it's not cool. For instance, I'm not going to ever allow hate in my chat to that content creator or any other content creator, because I'm classier than that. And it's disrespectful, Anne. But this is my chat and it's my rules. And she has her chat and her rules. I'm simply saying, I don't even think we have a beef with each other. I'm saying I don't like when you allow constant hate going on of many women, not just me. I'm not naming the other women. There was many women in that chat being tossed under the bus or, like you say, thrown to the wolves. I don't think that's cool. It's not appropriate. If you're going to allow that, it's your chat and it's your rules. But don't turn around and say, I support women. I have a vagina. I'm a woman. Okay. So don't say that and then allow lies, twisted words, and hate in your chat. It bugs me, gets under my skin, and that's all. Thank you. Show me your kitties. Damn, I got kind of behind. Hey, Arwa. Can we take a moment to remember the chat? We were all fessed up to be bad things we have done. Another time, maybe we can fess up to the bad things we did and didn't learn our lessons the first time. Absolutely. That's kind of the thing too. We've all done bad things. I mean, it's the truth. Better together, it's the truth. Ren is part of my real name. I also definitely can take it. That's what she said. Sorry, I'm a child. Well, you're a child that we all love, Ren. Ace, and I'm not sure I understand that question. I like this. Some of us have even done shit unforgivable. See, Tommy, I love that about him because I like it when people are willing to be accountable. I'll just put it that way. Yeah, Alicia, they're the best mods. It is a situation, Marty, that will divide and drive away people from the cause, which is to hold Scientology accountable. It's a bummer. It put us in an awkward situation. There was no way, trust me, I've thought about it all day. Okay. There is no way I'm not going to have to comment on this. People have been grilling me all day about it. So I commented on it. I feel pretty good about it. And that's where I stand. You have a vagina? Yeah, I do, Paisley Turtle. I would show you, but it offends people. And honestly, it's not worth seeing. Although, I don't know, I've gotten some good feedback in the past, but it is 40 now. Who knows? Don't say other words. Anyway, guys, thank you for being here. Please hit subscribe. I realize there's probably a bunch of haters in here that are not going to subscribe, but you know what, haters? Keep watching because that's good for the channel too. Hey, James Collins. Yeah, Shark Week starts tomorrow. It's a bummer. This stream is one of a million reasons why I love you. Jeannie Hansen, I love you right back. And thank you. Thank you for your super chat. Thank you for the support, guys. We just are not, this isn't a place where I'm going to allow anybody to tear down men or women. We're just not going to do it. Okay. I don't want to do it. Thank you. Love you too. Yeah, Shelly, we are. So guys, thank you for the ones who stay with me. I'm sure there's going to be a new wave of people who unsubscribe. We wish them well. Honestly, I wish you guys well. I hope you have a good 2025 either way. I hope you stay. I hope you hit subscribe. But if you don't, we'll also get a new wave of people that come in because we've got a lot of new people and I'm excited about that. I'm excited for our future. I love you, Muffet Lou. And thank you for those that supported me today and always, me and Tommy. I really appreciate it. I wish, I really hope that Jenna's going to be okay. I think it's going to take a long time. I think it takes a long time to process that and get through it. And I hope that Aaron comes around and gets some help. But that's something he has to decide on his own. I love you, Chris 10M. And that's all I'm going to say about it. I'm really not going to comment on this anymore. Okay. I'm not. Shelly, what the hell? Did you change your name? How did I not see this? What's going on? How come no one told me? I mean, to be fair, it is just now Shell. It's not that huge, but it's a change. And I want to know when my class changes their names. What a time to be alive, SJ. I'm not going to comment. Show me your kitties. I'm not really sure. I'll have to go back and look. I'm not going to talk about this again, guys. We're not going to drag this out and make it a drama fest. It's not our drama fest, but I had to comment on it. I commented on it. We're going to move on with our life. Okay. We're going to go up and vertical. We're going to do good things. We're going to say hi to people. We're going to get, we're going to smell good. Okay. I got a new smelly, nice, mango scented, what's it called? A thicker lotion for this time of year at TJ Maxx. We're going to smell right. We're going to eat the right foods. Okay. And we're going to do the right thing in life. Okay. We're not going to take any wooden nickels. Teach a man to fish. There's no I in team. Okay. It's a slippery slope. Yeah, I'm going to go lay down. I probably should get some sleep. I don't, it's not quite right. Yeah, I think it's a body butter. It was fancy. I spent $5 on it. So I just want to be upfront with you guys. That's right, SJ. How did the stepping down conversation go? It was very to the point. It was actually done over email. So Shannon, thank you. And I love you too. Thank you for your super chat. Thank you, PK from AK. It's different, isn't it? Yeah, body butter is amazing. Cell block number 5. Fancy, real fancy. Yeah. Yeah. All right, guys. That's all I'm going to say about it. I can't seem to leave because I just really love you all. And this was a sad chat. You know, I like to come on and chat about more important things and fun things. Not necessarily more important, but, you know, fun things, things that are funny, sad, incredibly awkward. We like to be awkward here. We like to go down those rabbit holes. Anyway, we'll do that probably tomorrow. All right, then I'm going to go get some sleep. And I might get down. Armina, I'm going to text you right after this stream. Thank you, Pat Jonas. Okay, everybody hit subscribe. I love you all. Thanks for being here. Thank you for being supportive. Super chats, memberships. I appreciate it all so much. I very, very appreciate it. Thank you, Shell. Thank you, mods. And here comes Fred, guys. Love you all. Where is he? There he is.